The Witcher's contact in Velen was to be Hendrik, the Emperor's spy. Hendrik was operating incognito in that war-ravaged land. His mission, to gather intelligence about Ciri. Yet Geralt arrived too late. The Wild Hunt had reached Hendrik first. The Witcher learned nothing from the spy's corpse, but the Wraiths had failed to find his notes. Geralt read them, and knew that Ciri had been a guest of the Bloody Baron, a local warlord, and that she'd quarreled with a witch.
Bueno, vamos al lío.
You white one, look like you got soused last night.
Lass, I will. Don't give cock about no ban.
Y los robos.
Oh! Say there's a vampire hunting knights, slurping peasant blood.
Oh.
If he bites our Baron, well, he's like to stagger all the way back to his crypt.
Little prick.
So Ciri was here. Ciri must have used these. Looks like she left in a hurry. The Natural Obscurity of Curses by Lydia van Bredevoort. Where'd Ciri get this? A dedication to the Baron and his wife. Seems they had friends in high places in Vizima. Spinning top. Gretka's toy.
Thistle. Shenanacking.
So you're Gretka?
I am. And you're Geralt.
How do you know?
Because you've white hair and a medallion shaped like a wolf. Ciri told me about you.
You and Ciri talked a bit, didn't you?
We did.
Did she say where she was going, or what she came here to look for?
She said she was looking for you, and a sorceress. But you're here, so I guess she didn't find you. I wonder if she helped that friend of hers.
Ciri wanted to help a friend? Any idea who it was?
What do you mean, who? Her friend. She said he was in trouble and that she had to save him.
Look familiar?
My top. Where'd you find it?
Ciri's room.
We'd play in her room sometimes. I was sad one day, and Ciri carved it for me. Such a shame she had to leave.
Where Ciri is?
No. One day I brought her breakfast, and she was already gone. The Baron told me she'd left.
Didn't ask where she'd gone?
I did, but he said I was too little and I wouldn't understand. But Ciri left me a gift.
A gift?
Yes, this. A green stone.
Beautiful as gifts go. Hide it well, don't show it to anyone. It's worth a lot. Thanks, Gretka. Have fun.
But I'm not playing. I'm helping. Ow! Hey!
I'll tell you where the loot's at. Your mate split the loot between them long ago. What is it, Grey Boy?
Optimus, ¿qué tal?
Giddy up.
¿Cómo estás?
Take it easy.
Estoy aquí paseando un ratito.
Just in a trade. Keeps the hunger at bay.
Estoy aquí robándole a la peña sus cosas. Este no tiene mucho para robar. Han salido unas buenas partidas esta tarde, ¿eh?
Giddy up.
Mañana por la tarde, si queréis, podemos echar unas cuantas partidas más.
Don't you look at me.
Aquí hay una casa. Vamos a la misión. Venga, vamos a la misión. Estoy con mi parienta que está aquí al lado. Y estamos mirando...
We'll get the old bugger.
Hey, look. Some strays wandered our way.
A ver qué pasa aquí.
Sod off, freak.
What do you seek here, Vic?
What do you want?
Want to talk to the Peller?
Too late. We've got dibs on a chat with him. A long one.
A ver qué me ha dicho el nota. Demasiado tarde. Tenemos la vez para charlar con él. Va a ser una charla larga. Si os vais os pagaré. No. Esta no puedo emplearla. Marchaos o morir. Venga, le damos, ¿no? Venga, vamos a hacer...
Get the hell out. Now.
And here I thought we'd have a day without corpses. Herb Majors pay top coin for the special bits of rare creatures. Wonder how much we'll get for his eyes.
Round behind!
Damn it.
Stand still, damn it!
Bueno. Coño, que me matan. Venga, muerto. Ahí hay uno. Ven, ven.
Gotta wonder about a man who could get Edric's friends all worked up.
Pero voy a mirar una cosa porque... Sí, está aquí conmigo. Está en el directo también. Está aquí sentada a mi lado. Sí, también es mi friki. Le gustan estos juegos así frikis también. Sí, no sé qué me dice de la armadura. Tendré que repararla. Pero eso tendré que ir a un sitio... Ah, me parece que cogí un arma. Sí, tendré que ir a algún sitio a pillarla. Nivel necesario número 7. Guay, que soy nivel 4. Vale. Bueno, no pasa nada. A ver. ¿Cómo era? Inventario. Me parece que se podían reparar. No era aquí. No, tengo que ir a un loco de estos. A ver qué nos dicen. El tema este.
Hey, anybody home? Open up, it's safe now.
devils. Who do they bring? What seek ye?
I need your help.
Oh, a man. Nay, a wolf. Grey, though not old. 'Tis he the Peller awaits.
Vamos a preguntarle.
You were expecting
Son
me.
difíciles de encontrar, ¿eh?
As the
Las
bones
chicas
declared
así
I should.
frikis.
They shall come whose stench is rape and death, but the wolf shall disperse them, the white wolf. And thus he comes. Omens never lie.
Vamos a ver, que necesito tu ayuda.
Recognize this? Made of spruce wood, strong smell of juniper, designed to protect someone.
Freshly cut spruce sprinkled with goat's blood, then tempered with an incense of earth, smoke and juniper. For Anna, to protect
La pena que
her.
está en inglés. Si estuviese en español... Vamos
You
a
make the
preguntarle
amulet.
bien.
Aye, sure 'twas the Peller. After the way of his forefathers, over still water in the light of a full moon. Proper as amulets go. It protected well. Should never have taken it off.
So, designed to protect her. From what?
Oh, the besieged she was, evil all around, wanting to possess her. Old magic, born of oblivion, from dark sources emerged.
Old magic? Can you be more specific?
'Tis not for mouth speech, nor for the touch. A small protective charm, not a thing more a Peller could do.
Anna and her daughter are missing. Know where they are?
Nay,
Mira, loco, las patas de gallo ahí
nay,
colgadas.
Peller don't know. But the spirits could know. The Peller will augur, the spirits ask.
Spirits. Great. Fine with me. Long as I know where to look, where to find them.
Lost, must be found. Princess! None better than Princess for finding things.
Princess? Which princess?
Princess, my goat! She's fled.
Ah, que hay que
Those men must
preguntárselo
have
a una
scared her
cabra.
off. Can we get back to the auguring?
Without the goat, impossible. No goat, won't work.
Iremos a buscar la cabra, si no...
Will you help me if I bring the goat back?
La cabra, la puta la cabra.
Princess!
La madre que la
Where have
parió.
you got to, girl?
Fine. I'll get your goat.
The bell. The little bell's ringing. She loves it. Ring, ring, and she will follow. But for a while. But beware of wild strawberries. Raspberries, too.
Me la dará él.
Treacherous as
¿Ves?
beasts go. I always keep an eye out for them.
Solo pulsa R1. ¿Has visto cómo toco la campana? Vale, vamos a mirar. Tenemos que mirar por aquí. La cabra, ¿dónde está la cabra? Aquí hay cosas. Vamos a examinar.
This way, I think.
Porque aquí hay que investigar también. Vamos a ver.
Another clue. Good.
Ven muchas pisadas por aquí, ¿eh? ¿Lo he escuchado por ahí? Está ahí. El lobito a tomar por culo, lobito. está ahí.
There you are.
¿Al lobo? Está pirado.
Here, goat. Here, princess. Hoofed and horned. Should have known it would be stubborn.
Venga, vamos.
All right, time to try the bell. Come on, let's go see the Peller. Should have guessed as much. What's a witcher compared to a patch of wild strawberries? Come on, take you back to the Peller. Misses you something awful.
Eso la cabra.
Do I really have to keep ringing this bell for you to follow? This way, your grace.
Más lenta la cabra que...
Where the hell do you go?
Ah, que se ha pirado.
Bear!
Mierda.
Run, you stupid piece
¿Dónde está la cabra? Nada, me va a volver loco la cabra.
Do I really have to keep ringing this bell for you to
Venga, vamos,
follow?
cabrita. Venga. Venga, cabrita, vamos, princesa. Venga, vamos a tocar la campanita un poquito más. Venga, vamos. Tranquila, yo te protejo. No te pongas nerviosa. Venga.
You're no roach, but I bet we could be friends in time.
Hola,
You've got
Jorge,
that
¿qué tal?
all-important quality every roach has to have. You don't talk much.
Vamos, a la cabrita los cojones.
Princess, flee not from the Peller, for there are wolves about.
Está aquí la cabra. Bueno. Ya está la cabrita aquí.
Goat of mine, dearest, sweetest goat.
Sí, me está gustando el de Witcher, sí. No me desagrada, ¿no? Pero es bastante amplio, ¿eh?
Happy for you, but I'm kinda in a hurry. Anna and Tamara, they might be in danger.
The White Wolf helped the Peller, and so the Peller shall help him. Blood. We need blood. A living being.
Ah, vamos a matar a la cabra.
Fine. Be right back.
¿Ahora qué tengo que hacer? Que se bebe sangre ahora. No. Ahora saca la leche. Una rata, son unas ratas.
Will this do?
Es un dinosaurio. Leche de cabra. Ahora tira abono. Y la leche. La droga, qué mala es. Qué mala que la droga. Qué asco. Y ahora se cuelga la rata del colgante. Ahí con la... ¿Qué le pasa a este?
They are not here. There is God. Blood. I see blood.
Whose?
No Anna. No Tamara. Just a child.
De un bebé. Vale, ¿y dónde se han ido?
A child that lives not, yet did not die.
mentioned a child. Whose?
Este debe ser el
Why,
bebé de la
Anna's.
serie.
Anna was pregnant?
Que
She
sí,
was.
que le
She
pide
miscarried.
el de este de la sorpresa.
Baron didn't mention it.
Afraid, perhaps. Or ashamed, or forgetful. Or perhaps he had no wish to remember.
Anna tell you all this? Did she come here after it happened?
Nay, not Anna. 'Twas the omens told me.
Great, so I can be sure it's true.
The omens need not your faith to be true. It is you who needs the omens to lead you to truth.
The Baron have anything to do with his wife's miscarriage?
Foul-tempered he is, and he's a fondness for hooch.
No doubt makes his temper even fouler. Did he abuse his family? Anna came to you, you must have noticed something.
The Pella's old, near blind. But Princess came and licked her hand.
So what?
She's a wise beast. Only comes to those who suffer.
What happened to the child?
In a grave thrown, without rite or ceremony, it awoke. Now it wanders, it seeks vengeance.
A botchling.
White wolf, wise wolf, catch the botchling. The botchling will help, lead the wolf to the loved ones.
Botchlings suck the blood of pregnant women and eat their fetuses. They don't help.
'Tis a being cursed, and witches lift curses. If the white wolf can't lift it, he should bring me its blood. Blood will
Bueno,
always
pues
find
seguiremos la historia. A mí la
kindred.
serie me gustó.
Heard of one witcher who lifted a botchling's curse. Never tried it myself, though. I know you need to bury it under the threshold.
And give it a name. Perform the Aim Roin.
The ritual of naming? That's an elven custom.
Human, elven, dwarven, ancient. Spirits have no race. They honor not its meaning. Win a spirit's favor, and the spirit shall aid you. Ask, and it will answer. Seek, and it will show you the way.
Why do you want its blood?
Blood, blood, blood. It binds men for all ages, the living and the dead.
Sure, but what do you want to do with it?
At times, a century is too short for two brothers to reconcile. One dies before things are set right. The other then brings his blood to the Pella.
Mm-hmm. And what does the Peller do?
He awaits Forefather's Eve. He mixes the blood with milk, herbs, and hen's feet. He drinks to reconcile the dead with the living. There shall be no Forefather's Eve this year, but we'll find a way, all the same.
I hear you right. You mentioned Forefather's Eve? Pretty old custom. Thought it had died out.
Death lurks in every bog and puddle round here. Folk know they could die, their earthly matters unresolved. Then they require help, or they'll not know peace. Forefather's Eve must be performed. Light the tallow candles to lead them through the dark. Call them by name, appease their regrets. Only then may they depart in peace.
Whatever I do, I gotta find the botchling first.
Seek it at midnight, near the grave that lies empty.
If what you say is true, the Baron ought to know where that grave is.
Vale. Este no tiene nada que sacar. Esto es un desgraciado. ¿Qué tiene aquí? Vale. Encima le voy a robar. Vale. Vale, tenemos que leer esto. Bestiario. Esto lo he matado hace poco, que me lo encontré por ahí. Malditos. Vale. Decir que malogrado es feo es como decir que la mierda no es especialmente sabrosa. No se puede decir que sea una mentira, pero tampoco refleja toda la realidad. Lambert, brujo de la escuela del lobo. Más repulsivas que un brujo haya tenido disgusto de conocer. Nacidos de bebés indeseados que han sido desechados sin recibir una sepultura adecuada. Vale, vamos a ver. Bueno, supongo que será un bicho malo. Vale, este se ve que no pende.
White wolf. Wise wolf. What is it the wolf needs?
Ponte tranquilo, abuelo. Vamos a ver.
Could use a few potion ingredients. Show me what you got.
A ver qué tiene el topacio este. Este también vende. Pues vende... ¿Qué vende este? Uf. Este vende... No me hace nada. Esto no me lo puede comprar. ¿Esto qué es? Diagrama. Piedra rúnica. Menor diagrama de artesanía. Todo esto es para subir cosas. Y esto es grifo menor de Queen mejora. 400 pavos. Vale, yo tengo 5 pavos. Perfecto, soy millonario. Reliquia, 466 monedas. ¡Venga! ¿Esto qué es? Si no tengo dinero, no sé qué coño estoy mirando, no tengo dinero. Venga, déjalo.
So long.
Pues necesito dinero para ganarme la armadura. Y necesito dinero, Como no pille pasta, vamos mal. Vale, el Witcher. Venga, vamos. Caballito. Venga, vamos. Qué manejo del caballo, por Dios. Sí, tiene que haber uno, ¿lo ves ahí? Y me repara la armadura y todo. Pero este antes me ha dicho que no tenía más dinero para comprarme cosas ni nada. Venga.
Buying or just perusing?
¿Qué me ofrece?
Show me what you've got on offer.
Vale, vamos a ver. Esto lo vendo. 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 Mierda. He vendido una cosa que no quería. Da igual. Esto... ¡Oh! No. He vendido la hacha y me daba más 4 de daño. Hostia, ahora si la compro me cuesta la sed. Bueno, no pasa nada. Vamos a ver, porque hay cosas que podemos vender al topacio este. Vamos a ver. Anillos de oro. He robado un par de anillos de oro. ¿Cuánto me da? 8 monedas. Pues si el oro... Pantalones de plata. Trasto. Pues nada. Venga, dinero. Escaleras. ¿Yo para qué quiero? Lleva 2 escaleras y todo. Qué máquina, Dios. Una máquina este hombre, Dios. Se pueden montar. Vale, vamos a desmontar. Vale. Vale, vamos a mirar una cosa.
Show me what you've got on offer.
Este no me deja. Yo sé quién me... Sí. Hay uno que te arregla las armas. Y te arregla las cosas. Pero no, tenemos que ir aquí, a verás. Tenemos que ir aquí a la ciudad. Y aquí hay un herrero, ¿lo ves? Mesa de armero, ¿lo ves? Hay un armero aquí. Herrero. Ah, sí, mira, hay un herrero. Por aquí, ¿no?
Whoa!
¿Dónde está el herrero? A ver, voy a mirar, espérate. El herrero está a mi derecha. Vale. Mira, aquí se están peleando. La boca, dale. Tú. He afilado mi herramienta, qué bueno, soy, tío.
Yeah?
A ver.
Got this diagram. Think you can forge the weapon?
Sí, me parece que te dejaba reparar también, mira. Lo que pasa es que hay muchas cosas que todavía no entiendo. Es que vale pasta, tío. Reparar. Vamos a reparar la armadura. 51. Me da follada, ¿no? Bueno, ¿pero esto qué es? Ah, ¿ves que el arma también se desgasta? Qué bien, qué suerte he tenido de encontrar a este hombre. Me está sableando. Eso es lo que yo sé. Vamos a ver. Vamos a ver. Vale. Desmontar. Vamos a desmontar. ¿Qué podemos desmontar? Desmontar objetos. Aquí aparecen los objetos. Aquí se ven los componentes que recuperan al desmontar el objeto. Vale. Indica cuánto cuesta desmontar este objeto, es decir, lo que tienes que pagar. Vale. O sea que para desmontar un objeto, encima tengo que pagar. Claro. Genial, fantástico. Vale, guapo. Venga. Y si jugamos a las cartas. Yo lo de las cartas me tiene frito, ¿eh? Es un juego de cartas. Y me dijo un compañero que para pasar una misión principal tienes que jugar las cartas con un rey o no sé qué. ¿Dónde está el caballo? Caballo. Aquí. Vamos a ver. A ver, estate quieta. Esta que remuga tanto.
Slow now.
El juego de cartas para mí es muy complicado, ¿eh? Campesina,
An old feeble woman.
What's wrong?
T'other night blasphemers pox take and profane the shrine to Verna the Merciful. Shrine's gotta be repaired, else Verna will take umbrage. Our cows will croak, our kitties will be covered in warts, and our dogs will get the mange.
Warts and mange? Sounds dangerous. Fine, I'll help you. Done.
The good gods have sent ye to me. Someone to repair their shrines from this day on.
Look, already got a trade. I'm a witcher. Restoring traditional roadside structures in wood, just not my specialty.
Fighting evil, that's a witcher's calling. And vandals are worse than beasts.
Fine. I see any damaged shrines. I'll take care of them. Won't go out of my way, though.
Nothing's out of the way in these parts. And the gods will guide ye. Not this. Not again.
Venga, nos anda de experiencia, eso es bueno. Vale, es una misión fácil y la teníamos aquí al lado. Venga, vamos, caballito. Con reuma. Me recuerda al Red Dead
Lightning
Redemption
strike.
este juego. Hostia, fuego. ¿Qué ha pasado aquí? Espera.
Literally saved
Run, Roach.
Venga.
Move it! Not so fast, Roach.
Set the stable afire.
Vale, cogemos el tablero.
I'm not going in here.
Don't calm him down, still.
Vamos a ver qué ha pasado aquí.
Oswin! Where's Oswin? Anyone seen him?
Believe I saw him heading to the stable.
What?
Fire. You blind? Nobody willing to put it out?
Ain't that simple. Most are afraid. Baron flies into a rage. He takes no prisoners.
My brother's in the stable! We've got to save him! He'll burn alive! Him and the horses!
See what I can do.
Hurry now! Quick! What will you say now? Well, this is a fucking... Are you out of your fucking mind?
I know your wife miscarried. Was that before or after you beat her to a pulp?
What the fuck are you suggesting?
Don't play me for a fool. You'd been beating them for years. Finally, they'd had enough and fled. Sound about right?
Ah!
They ran from you, didn't they?
Lying!
Shit,
Toma,
fire's
borracho.
spreading.
Encima un maltratador el tío. Ya,
We
ya,
need
bueno.
to talk. Sit down. You beat them.
I never laid a finger on Tamara. Not once.
And on Anna.
That's another story. She always knew how to spark my ire.
Expect me to believe you are a loving father to Tamara after that scene in the courtyard?
You're free to believe whatever you wish, but she was always the apple of my eye. She had the run of the place, ask anyone. She'd ride the horses, hunt with the men, at times join them on their rounds. And they'd send for her when I flew into a rage, for only she could calm me.
Make it sound like she led a charmed life. If that's the case, why'd she run?
I'd hardly need you if I knew.
Your wife. How'd she make you angry? Too much salt in the soup? Socks never darned?
20 years we've known each other. She's seen me drunk and sober. She was there to greet me when I returned the victor. She was there to patch me up in defeat. Like no other, she knew where to press, where to pinch, so it would hurt.
You beat her? For that? For criticizing you?
Oh, Witcher, you haven't a clue, have you? Well, perhaps I shall tell you about it one day. One day, but not today.
You knew they had run away from the start.
Yes, I knew.
Why didn't you tell me? Wasted my time.
Say I had. Say I'd said I had troubles. Couldn't control my wife, my daughter. What kind of flaccid prick would you take me for?
Tell me everything you remember about the day they fled. The truth this time.
I'd been soaking myself 3 days straight. Anna came to me, said they were leaving. I begged them to stay. She refused to hear it. I tried to stop her. She wriggled like an eel. We struggled. She fell. Last blasted thing I remember. Woke up in the morn, breeches heavy with my own piss. A large bump on my head. Sadly, they were gone. Know what that's like, Witcher? No. How the fuck could you? I was left with nothing. Nothing! Only the bottle.
Signs of a fight in the room. Hole in the wall, wine all over the landing. Was that you?
Aye. We tussled. She tried to whack me on the noggin with a candlestick, but kept missing. Hit the wall and the pillar instead. I staggered backwards onto the table, spilled the wine, slipped and tumbled. Anna used that moment to flee. She rushed down the stairs, still clutching that damn candlestick. I caught her on the landing. We fell. I thought I had her. Then she turned and smacked me in the head. I blacked out. Don't know what happened next. When I came to, I was alone.
Tamara present for all this? She see you quarrel?
Through the doorway, perhaps. She didn't enter the room. Shame, too. Things might have turned out differently. The sight of her always calmed me.
What happened next?
Next? It only got worse. I awoke at sunset, not knowing how many days had passed. Thought it was all a ploughing, drunken nightmare. And then I went to the bedchamber, and Anna was not there. Instead, there was blood everywhere. I knew she'd miscarried. My breath short, my throat locked. I neared the bed and saw it. It lay there, a tiny thing, defenseless, on bloodied sheets, dead. And it was my doing.
Maybe you're doing, maybe not. But that amulet she wore could be important. Or maybe the fact that she lost it. What did you do with the child?
What was I to do? Took it out and buried it.
Just like that?
Damn you! I gave no thought to a funeral. It was a horror. I wanted it to end. That child had been my dream. I told Anna, the little one, our little one, to make things right. Yet she died before she could be born. Understand, Witcher? My child was dead.
Te jodes. No sé qué poner aquí, ¿eh?
I sympathize. I do.
Thank you. And know that I hope you find your Ciri.
Deal we made means I need to find Tamara and Anna first. Just so happens your unborn daughter might help us do that.
What? How?
Sometimes miscarried fetuses, if they don't get a proper burial, turn into botchlings.
Into fucking what?
A cursed creature that draws strength from killing pregnant women. Once it's strong enough, it attacks those who scorned it.
But how? How does it know?
Blood ties. They're a strong bond. A bond I want to use to find your family.
How?
One of two ways. Legends claim you can bury a botchling under the family's threshold, perform a ritual, and turn it into a lubberkin. That's a sort of, hob, a guardian spirit that could lead me to your family.
And the other way?
We kill it and draw some blood. Take that to the Peller and he does the rest.
Do not kill my child. It's suffered enough already. Lift the curse that it may finally rest in peace.
Whatever we do, we gotta find the botchling first.
I'll show you where I buried her, and I'll dig the grave at my threshold.
If it turns out we can't transform the botchling into a lubberkin, they can bury us in it. Handy either way. The sooner we resolve this, the better. Best do it tonight, at midnight.
Then wait here with me. Near midnight, I'll take you to where I buried her.
Get word to the common folk. Ought to stay in their homes tonight and draw a line of salt outside their doors. And try to sober up.
Do I take a shovel to dig up the grave?
Take it. You'll need it, but not for that.
Joder. Lo ha puesto bien a caldo en un momento.
A bit further. Follow me.
Puto gordo, maltratador.
You give the child a name?
No. Why would we?
Mistake. Names are powerful seals.
Maltratador. Verá.
Here's the spot.
Ahora vendrá el bicho. Ahora vendrá el bicho.
Chose a lovely spot.
Damn it, will you relent? I'm ploughing now I've done wrong.
Good. The grave's dug up and empty.
What's that mean?
Botchling's on the prowl.
Look!
¿Qué es esto? Dios mío. El bebé de este.
Take it in your arms, quick.
And if it goes garrety, it'll bite us in the arse before we know it.
Keep screaming and it will turn rabid. It's calm for now.
Bloody hell. What happens when it gets plowing restless?
It'll bite through your jugular, and you'll bleed to death before I can help. Tell me if it starts wriggling. I'll calm it with magic. Pick it up. Take it in your arms.
Merciful gods!
Qué asco.
Back to the fortress.
What? With this?
As I recall, you were the one wanted to test the old legends, change it into a lubberkin.
Oh, fuck.
Qué bicho más feo, por Dios.
handling something fierce. Can't hold it. Calm it somehow. Don't think you revive me. Calm it down. Quiet now. But what do you want to do with it?
Me? Nothing. This is your job. Told you, gotta bury it under the threshold. If the tales are true, by tomorrow it'll be a lubberkin. From then on, it'll watch over your house and help me find your family. Chosen a name?
No.
So think of one. It's important.
It's a girl. What would Anna have named her?
Pues ponle Topacia. Vaya bicho más feo, tío.
What now?
Repeat after me. By the powers of earth and sky.
By the powers of earth and sky.
By the world that was to be your home.
By the world that was to be your home.
Forgive me, you who came, but who I did not embrace.
Forgive me? You who came, but who I did not embrace.
I name thee, say her name, and embrace thee as my daughter.
I name thee, Daya, and embrace thee as my daughter.
Good. Now bury the body.
What now?
In 1 day's time, Daya should turn into a lubberkin. I'll stay here and wait. You go home.
I'll wait with you.
Out of the question.
But that's my child. And the guilt, the responsibility for all this lies with me.
Time for parental impulses? It's long past. Besides, nothing else you can do here.
But...
No buts. Just Witcher's work left to do here. Gotta wait a day and a night for the botchling to turn into a lubberkin. That's it. Go home. And try not to drink yourself stupid again.
Boca a la doméstica. Invoca a la doméstica en el lugar donde está enterrado en malogrado. Vale, vamos a ver qué pasa aquí.
By blood's power I summon you. With your name I beseech you. Hear my call and arise, Dea. Lead me to those bound to you by blood.
Nada, tenemos que llevar... Joder, cómo corre el lindo. Calla.
Fucking shit, he's a...
Vamos.
Sure wasn't lavender they kept in there. Might be worth looking around, though. A bracelet. One of them must have dropped it.
Vale. Aquí hay algo.
Clothing. They change in here? Horseshoe. No way a pitch burner could afford a horse. Both were here. I'm going the right way. Wants to show me something more.
Like that silver.
Macrophages had a field day. Still worth a closer look. Examine that horse carcass. do we have here? Bones have been here a while. Chewed on the saddle. Necrophages will eat anything these days. Giant claws. Wasn't a necrophage made these marks. Horseshoes missing. Is this the animal that lost one in the smokehouse? Head torn clear off. Takes incredible strength. Must have been attacked by a powerful beast. Surprised him. Hope they got away. Trail goes on. Good thing it doesn't end here. Fisherman's hut. Seems she wants me to take a closer look.
Who's that? Other room. Go on now.
What you seek here, sir? Our hut's out of the way. Woeful. We has nothing. We knows nothing.
Just need information. Looking for 2 women. The Bloody Baron's wife and daughter.
Not a soul have been here, sir.
Sure? Not even passing through? Daughter's medium height, about 20. Her mother's thin, about 40. Seen them?
That sir came at night, right, Mummy? Quiet, boy.
I want to help that woman. She could be in danger.
Young and seen no one, my lord. He's a kiddie. Must have dreamt it.
I want to hear this dream then. So, kid, who did you see? Who came here?
Pappy brought her at night. The lady does the medicines. She was all afeared. Talked about an awful monster. Said she had to go back. Dunno where to. Mummy and Pappy cheered her up. Gave her clothes. Hers were ragged.
Where'd the girl go? Your son said enough. No point in playing dumb anymore.
Sorry, sir, but you don't look like one of her father's men.
Because I'm not. I'm looking for Tamara and her mother. I need to know if they're alive and safe.
Tamara is, hi. She's to my brother's place in Oxenford. But Mrs. Anna, that's another tale. Though anywhere's better than the crow's perch with a baron.
Why?
'Cause he beat her, sir. Beat Mrs. Anna, I means. Everyone knew, but not a one lifted a finger for to stop it.
Where'd the girl go? Your son said enough. No point in playing dumb anymore.
Sorry, sir, but you don't look like one of her father's men.
Because I'm not. I'm looking for Tamara and her mother. I need to know if they're alive and safe.
Tamara is, hi. She's to my brother's place in Oxenford. But Mrs. Anna, that's another tale. Though anywhere's better than the crow's perch with a baron.
Why?
'Cause he beat her, sir. Beat Mrs. Anna, I means. Everyone knew, but not a one lifted a finger for to stop it.
What happened to Tamara's mother?
Twere like this. I was awaiting in the old smokehouse with horses. Cold as hell and so dark, couldn't see past 2 ells in front of you. Moon had risen high, and still they hadn't come. Began to fear some demon had snatched them. But finally they came forth, and we sets off towards the river. Suddenly, out of nowhere, a gale arose. Thought it'd tear my head off. And those damn birds. Swarms of them coursing o'er the woods, raising a racket to make your ears bleed. Mrs. Anna screamed, bent over into herself. Tamara knelt down, gripped her arms. 'Twere then I saw it. Fiery marks on her hands.
Why help them at all? You risked a lot.
I'd a debt. Owed Miss Tamara. 3 moons passed, a fever gripped my boy. We thought he was done for. Tamara learnt it. Brought food and salves. We're poorer than dirt itself. She saved my boy. No 2 ways about it. Me, myself, I'd have never dared to help. But my missus told me a time of war and contempt's come. A time of folk gone wrong. We needs to repay good with good. Who stands by idly does evil as if.
Married a wise woman.
Crying shame we couldn't save Mrs. Anna in the end.
Fine. What happened next?
Grew even darker. Seemed someone had put out the stars. Crickets all went silent of a sudden. And then, from the woods, a roar. Broke out in a cold sweat, and before I could catch my breath, a beast jumped out of the woods, big as a barn, with horns and 2 burning coals for eyes. I thought I was done for. Beast attacked Mrs. Anna's horse, ripped its head off, carried her off into the woods. Our horses, mine and Miss Tamara's, got spooked and tore off willy-nilly. 'Twere the only reason we escaped.
The miss wanted to go back for her mother, but my wife pleaded, said she'd die out there alone. Miss Tamara agreed not to go.
What marks?
These, well, like burned on with hot iron. On the palms, inside.
Burned? Like a cattle brand?
Aye, though these wasn't black scars scabbed over. They's hot and glowing, as if they burned with raw fire.
Thanks for your help.
The lady, she'll be all right in the end, won't she?
I'll do what I can to see that she is. So here our paths diverge. Thank you, Dea. Go in peace.
That's it, Roach.
Don't object to your white mug.
Faster. Go, go. Take it easy.
Witcher, a word, please.
What is it?
That night, when the Baron ordered everyone to lock their doors, stay inside. What did you and the Baron do?
Gotta ask the Baron about that. Speaking of which, know where he is?
Garden. Spends a lot of time sitting there of late.
Drunk.
No. Don't drink, don't eat. Just sits.
There you are.
See the hollyhock there? The violet blooms. Brought the plants here from Nazaire. Anna had read some story. Insisted on having them. Spent hours tending to them, trimming, pruning. She was so content at that. And them, the frilly ones, called birds of paradise in Zerrikania. But Tamara called them dragons of paradise. She adored them. Damn shame I'll never learn which blooms would please Dea most. Though it's good to know her spirit's free.
Got some information about your family.
You've learned something? Well, let's go inside. It's a bit chilly out. Any news for me?
Your daughter's in Oxenfurt.
What the blazes? She all right? In good health? Safe? Why haven't you brought her back?
Never offered to do that.
How do you know she's safe? You see her at least?
No, but I talked to the man who helped her escape and then took her in. Tamara is safe and sound. From what I gathered, she has no desire to see you again, no intention to return.
I shan't trust some peasant dolt. I shan't trust whoever it is helped her. I need to know for certain she's safe. Go to her. You must be sure. See her yourself. I shan't believe anyone else.
That much I can do.
I'm grateful. Take this, call it enticement, and this might prove useful.
What is it?
A letter of safe conduct. Ever since the Redanians took hold of the Pontard Delta, they made it damned hard to get to Novigrad without one. Very well. You were to find them both. What of Anna? Learned anything?
Nothing yet, but I'm on her trail.
Well, what are you waiting for?
For you to tell me about Ciri, like we agreed.
Fine. A word once given. When Ciri was on the mend, we took her out on a hunt. Thought a bit of galloping would warm up her limbs, gone stiff from so much bed rest. That lass of yours, pure luck in the flesh. To hunt down a wild boar that size, why, worthy of one of King Foltest's feasts, were he still among the living. Ciri, come! Our haunt should be yours as I see it.
Aye, you done well, lass.
Not bad. Not bad at all. But who goes boar hunting with a sword?
No bow at hand, no spear.
My sword was all I had.
Well, you brandished it beautifully. Where'd they teach you that, anyway?
At Kaer Morhen.
Witcher school there, aye. But they only took lads, as I recall.
They made an exception for me.
Right. Mean to say you're a she-witcher?
Not entirely. The mutations, I was never subjected to them. But everything else I know, I learned from the witches there.
Know any of them potions?
Not so much. A bit.
Because you see, at times I get this pinching back here.
Shut it, Egrin. Nobody cares about your backside. A woman could swing a sword. I've knowed one. But never seen a lady mount anything but a cock proper. All tipsy on horseback. Nothing strange on account they bloody mount them sideways.
Perhaps you'd care to wager?
Think you can outrun me on an horse? Naturally. What's the stake?
Black mare. The one in the stable.
Oh, that won't do at all.
What happened? You get the jitters?
No.
So why not?
The horse is mine.
To race the Baron himself. I'd consider it an honor.
Oh, that'd be a sight to behold.
Would it ever?
Done. But if I win, I take your sword.
Agreed.
I'd not drink any more this night. You'll want your head about you. We start at daybreak. Day dawns.
Ready?
As ever. First one to the tower.
Man chop!
Come on, silly, don't you embarrass us!
Want that horse, don't ya?
Had one just like it.
Show how it's done!
You're wind, not woman. Worthy of the best horse. The mare is yours.
Thank you!
What?
Another chance to win.
She screamed like a mad woman. In an instant, all had forgotten the wager. Every man ran to save his skin, even worried to break his neck.
And they make it?
Some, aye. Others were not so fortunate. But what happened then? I must say, Witcher, seen a lot, but nothing like this. Never.
Uh-oh. I know that look.
You're a fast learner. You'll know the rest once you find my wife.
Working on it.
And making piss-poor progress.
They split up. Hadn't considered that possibility before. But don't worry, I'll find Anna too. Can't help wondering why you made a deal with the Nilfgaardians.
What could I do? Cast myself at them and die a hero? Fuck a hero's death. Fuck death.
Rather live as a traitor.
Ere long, none will remember it. Temeria is no more. There's naught left to betray.
The local Nilfgaardian garrison doesn't look that strong.
What of it? Even were I to attack, cut them down to a man, others will come soon. Black Ones will flood this land, take control before long. Sure as we've all got arseholes, they will.
Heard anything about there being witches in Velen?
I pay no heed to peasant babbling. Common folk see witches, wizardry, devils, and who knows what the fuck else every which way they turn.
Ever play Gwent?
I do. And what's more, I usually win. If you've a deck, sit down. Outplay me, and I'll give you one of my unique cards. How's that for enticement?
Let's lay him down.
You're not complete shite, but you really should work on your technique. Stop by again sometime, we'll play another round. I'm listening. What do you come to me with?
In the mood for a round of Gwent?
I'm always in the mood for Gwent.
Let's lay him down.
You're not complete shite, but you really should work on your technique. Stop by again.
Well, bring out the gimp.
Think the gimp's sleeping.
Well, guess you'll just have to go wake him up now, won't you?
You're pale as outy shite.
What do you want, mate?
What? Good. Yeah? Wait! Witcher! When you find my daughter, will you give her this?
A rag doll.
Uh-huh.
Went to the village for the levy, and that one hard banged the lass. So the bloody Baron ripped him a new one.
Fancy an outing to find that she-beast?
Been the smith's.
How may I assist you?
Looking for someone who can craft me some armor. Gotta be top quality.
Well, I've been at it 20 years now. Mastered the craft in some respects, if I do say so myself.
You wish.
Don't listen to her. She's been sore lately, snorting every chance she gets. So, what kind of armor are we talking about?
Light, but durable. Can't constrain movement, and I gotta be able to get in it without anybody's help.
That all? Sure it shouldn't be self-cleaning. And how about it wipe your arse after you take a shite in the bushes?
Comfortable, strong, and light'll do just fine.
Ought to know one thing when it comes to armor. If it's got to be durable, it can't be light.
It can. Just needs the proper tools to make it. Tools like the folk of Clan Torderoch use on Undvik.
Joanna, I told you time and again to stay silent when I talk to customers. Shouldn't pester folk with those nonsense Skellige legends of yours.
It ain't legend, and it ain't nonsense. My granddad would go to Undvik for his armour. Said Torderoch folk made the best. Till last year, that is, when a giant ravaged their island. Inhabitants either ran off or died, but the forge should still be in one piece.
Worth looking into. Say I find the tools. Will you craft the armor for me?
On condition you bring the tools. But only then.
These legends mention where the forge might be?
Yes, north side of the isle, in a cave. Clanfolk carved out a rock face to build it.
Look for the tools next time I'm in Skellige. Take care now.
Hunger's turned this one.
How may I assist you?
Wouldn't mind a look at your stock. So long.
Neighbour saw a dead woman. Lying there.
If a man defies a pact solemnised, he'll be devoured.
Ploughing hangover.
Come on.
Giddy up.
Wild hunt take them all.
Quite the work my man's got, eh?
Run, Roach.
Need a swift kick in the arse.
Hey-ya. Giddy up.
Don't let him catch his breath!
What? Lost your nerve? Come on. Come on.
They'd have eaten me alive for certain. The corpses must have drawn them. Thank you for not leaving me there. Seems luck's with me at times after all.
Luck? Guess things could be worse. You get infected recently? That why you haul corpses?
What? No, it's my job. Well paid too.
Thing is, you're not a witcher or a mage, so you're not immune.
I'm no foul mutant, thank the gods. But no worries, me. It's just, well, no illness ever holds me.
Gonna need a new cart. Gotta burn this one, soon.
Can't I just bury the stiff somewhere near? Cart's still fit for fixing.
Anyone learns you carried plague victims in it, no one will ever hire you again.
Why would they need to learn? I won't tell if you don't.
And you'll spread the pox for miles around.
Oh, needs must, I suppose. Got anything to start a fire with? Lit up like a bale of straw. Am I ever lucky I ran into ye? Thanks for your help and wise counsel.
Here's some more. Go home. Burn those clothes and scrub yourself thoroughly.
Yo, sure, but I tell you true, no blight can touch me.
Sure hope so. Farewell.
Fucking hell, that stinks. Hold on. Quiet, damn it. Stuff them with nightshade and wolfsbane. Dragon will fly in.
Go. Not good.
Oh, you witch fucker! Blow yourself! Curses. What's casting curses?
Come on. Lost your nerve? Go, go. Hey-ya! Come on. Run, Roach. Whoa!
Halt! No passage.
Case of the plague surface in the city or something?
The plague? No. We're to not let folk in the city. It's an order, so I don't, unless someone's got a pass.
Who ordered the city gates closed?
Word is the king himself. Doesn't want paupers and refugees pissing all over his beautiful city. Apart from which, when folk can go hither and thither, always a chance some spy will slink through. This way, spies got it harder. So, no pass, no passage.
What kind of pass are we talking about?
Well, a normal one. A transit pass.
Who issues them?
How should I know? I'm a lowly soldier.
This what you mean?
Let me look at that. Missing a seal. The red one.
Impossible.
Department of Civil Defence forgot again. They're really off their heads these days. Happens, so be it. You may come through.
Come through.
Choked to death on 3 pounds of steel. Fuck.
Come on.
Honor in the fatherland.
Hey there. That's it, Roach.
We were away yesterday. Same as always. Started with her fingernails, ended with breaking her bones.
I can't take this. You can feel it isn't a great deal when you grip with a pair of pincers or white hot tongues.
Whoa there, Roach.
Ah, a customer.
Will you craft something for me? Show me what you got on offer. Farewell.
A customer.
Show me what you got on offer. Will you craft something for me? Farewell.
Ah, a customer.
Will you craft something for me? Farewell. Giddy up.
Orson Jr.'s men visit you too, collecting protection coin.
Crow.
What can I get you? Are you righteous? The straight edge. Going cheap.
Come on now.
Greetings. My, a witcher. Something tells me I'll finally get something interesting to do.
Sure doesn't look like you're short on work.
So, this. A Redanian army order. But there's no pleasure in it. One after the other, same thing time and again. No finesse required.
Looking to perfect your craft?
Of course. Crafting's like ploughing a maid. Fall into a rut and... Well, sure, you'll get the job done, but there'll be no hoops, no hollers, no standing ovation. So, got any special requests for me? Help me stay on form?
Still talking about armor, aren't we?
Aye. What else would it be?
Show me what you have in stock. So long.
Best wares this side of the pond.
Run, Roach. That's it, Roach.
Announcements. Go on, don't think twice, just appearance. White one, taking a peek at my wares, yeah? Best wares this side of the ponds are.
Take it easy. What?
Long live Excel.
I'm looking for Tamara, the Bloody Baron's daughter. Your brother said I'd find her here.
Wojtek sent you, sir.
How else would I know she was here?
Wait a moment. I'll fetch her straight away.
You're looking for me, and who might you be? My father sent you?
Yeah, to see if you're still alive. And well. I'm Geralt of Rivia.
I'm quite alive and extraordinarily well, Geralt of Rivia. Better than I've ever been in this rotten life of mine, and now that you've seen me, I bid you farewell.
Wait.
We've nothing more to talk about.
Your father's a vile man. You're angry and bitter. Can't blame you.
Why do you help him then? Why did you take this job?
Because he knows something about someone dear to me. Promised to tell me if I found you and your mother.
Got it. A bit of blackmail. Just his style. Well, now you've found me, you can tell him I'm alive and I'm never coming back.
I don't mean to pry, but I know your mother had a miscarriage.
His doing? He shoved her, she fell, that's how it started. We were alone, no one to help, blood everywhere. Worst night of my life.
Sorry. Must have been hard for you both.
Mum was in shock. She was raving that it was better this way, that she never wanted the child. Must have had a fever. She was losing blood the whole time.
She didn't want the child?
Said she'd sooner cut open her gut than bear another child from his seed.
Wojtek claims your mother had strange marks on her hands, and that a monster dragged her into the woods. That true?
We were riding towards the river. Suddenly, Mum cried out, bent over, almost fell off her horse. I rode up to her and saw something strange. Her hands were on fire. And then that creature leapt from the woods. I don't know what it was, but it roared so fierce my nose bled. I saw it topple trees. I've never been so scared in my life. And that thing grabbed my mum and disappeared into the woods. I wanted to turn back, go after them, but the horses panicked. Now I don't even know if she's alive.
What will you do now?
Find my mum.
You realize that might not be that easy.
Don't worry, I'm not daft enough to believe I can do it alone. I've got some new friends now. Powerful friends. They'll help me.
Who are these friends, if it's not a secret?
No secret. Heard of the Church of the Eternal Fire? A priest helped me contact the Redanian witch hunters. Righteous, brave men. They'll help me.
Hence the candlesticks in your room. So you believe in the eternal fire?
Once the heat of the fire has set your heart aflame, it gives you strength and leads you down the path of truth for the rest of your life. I hope it'll bless you with its warmth one day.
Thanks. Thing is, fire's tricky. It's easy to get burned. What about your father?
Who? Oh, him. I don't care. I won't go back to him. That bit of my life? Forgotten it already.
Well, well. A witcher. Never thought the Baron would stoop to hiring a monster slayer. Though I hear you're good at tracking things down.
Glad you know who I am. Haven't introduced yourself, though.
Graden. Witch hunter in the service of His Royal Majesty Radovid of Redania. I'm certain you've heard of us.
Rings a bell.
If the Bloody Baron sent you to fetch his daughter, you'd best face it. You will fail in your task.
I appreciate your concern, but I don't need it. As for Tamara, she can make her own decisions.
Noble of you. A killer for hire abandoning his bounty for the good of another. The hunters and the Church of the Eternal Fire thank you. So the Baron hired a witcher to find his daughter. Interesting.
Where are you gonna take her?
Tamara must rest. She's had a harrowing experience. When the warmth of the eternal fire has restored her strength, we shall see about finding her mother.
Before you go, your father asked me to give you this.
Clara? Father told you to give me Clara. Funny how he thought to buy me back with a memory. Tell him one gesture could never make up for a ruined childhood. So long, Witcher. In spite of all, I'm grateful you gave me a choice. Didn't force me to go back to the tyrant.
Hope you know what you're getting yourself into. So long, and good luck.
Still in the red. What can I do with you for? If I ain't got it today, say the word and I'll have it tomorrow.
Let me see. Might pick something. So long.
Long live the king. The mark of a dangerous guild you wear.
Enjoy living, freak.
I'm watching that up. Crack your skull.
The black ones. The sooner they can.
Long live Radovid!
That Nilfgaardian emperor.
We don't serve lushes, shavers, caretakers, or students from Philosopher's Hall.
Do I look like any of the people from that list?
Doesn't hurt to check, just so it's clear how things stand.
So what did they do to you, the students from...
Rather not talk on it, all right? What's your poison?
Mind if I have a look? So long.
You'll choke to death on 3 pounds of steam.
Right one. Taking a peek at my wares, yeah? Everyone to me! To me!
Giddy up.
You'll choke to death on 3 pounds of steam.
That schmarrn. What a plan Need a swift kick in the arse.
Come on.
I'm listening. What do you come to me with?
Gave Tamara your gift.
How'd she react?
Probably not like you'd have wanted. She threw the doll away.
Threw it away? Oh, gods, I hoped, despite all... Oh. Well, what of Anna?
Still don't know anything specific, but I'm on her trail.
Well, will you stand there like a knob? Find her!
So long.
eyes like a cat. You catch mice too.
What do you seek here, vagrant?
Giddy up. Faster. Go, go. How long are you gonna make me wait? Giddy up.
two places at once, can I?
Tisn't easy, not at all.
Greetings.
What do ye want?
So the notice about Jenny of the Woods, you posted it, right?
Oh, aye, 'twas me. You do it? You's a witcher, is you not? Straight off, a picture in me granny's book. Monstrum, or a portrayal of witchers. Remember like it were today. We be afeard of her. But Jenny of the Woods, what's she to you?
Let's talk rewards.
Oh, yeah. So, how much would ye wish? Oh, have it your way.
I'm on it. Know if anyone's seen Jenny of the Woods? Could tell me more about her.
Old Willem must have, but he won't tell you naught. He were weak of heart. We found him in the fields this morning. Other folk are afeard to go out nights. But you might try Agneta, lives at the end of the village. Word is she saw the wraith.
And nothing happened to her? She wasn't hurt?
Agneta? Outlived 3 husbands, that one. Jenny of the Woods won't do naught to that wench. You're that white one. Tisn't easy, not at all. If it weren't for our fair helpers ruling the wilds, we'd have starved long past. So you're that white one. Tisn't easy, not at all.
Wind's howling.
Can this be the witchmen? They're
freak of nature. Pick more interesting things from my nose.
Where's the Baron's men were in the village? 'Twas the wild hunt. Race didn't leave a soul alive.
Don't say no more. You won't be as cocky once the Baron's men whip your arse.
Someone's coming.
Heard you talking about a witch. I'd like...
You heard wrong.
And you've wandered too far. Meagre hovels here, that's all. You should get back on the high road whence ye came.
So, gonna try to charm.
Whoa!
Someone's coming. Tell me everything later, dear.
All right. Oh, and remember to take her some clean.
And this be the witch, freak of nature. Pick more interesting things from my nose. Can't be in two places at once, can I? Don't say no more. And this be the witchmen, the freak of nature. Pick more interesting things from my nose. You won't be as cocky once the Baron's men whip your arse.
What's on your mind? Ever eaten tree bark? Me, got splinters coming out my arse.
Like crickets. You chew 'em or swallow 'em whole.
1, 2, 3. The old witch sees thee. Down sits in the old oak tree.
Hair white as curd.
Don't you look at me.
Fiddlesticks.
Not from here, methinks. Not from Velen. I get it right?
You did.
So, where you from?
Originally, Rivia.
Rivia? Blimey. That's a ways.
A witch lives around here somewhere. You know her?
I do. From afar, that one, like yourself. But she listens, understands. Helpful. Not like the old witch. That one were deaf as a stump and mean to boot.
Know where I can find her?
Go to the pond. Wild swan swam there once. Trail starts there. Follow it to a great stone, drop where it lies by a devil that a farmer tricked into thinking it was a giant egg, then go right into the woods. You'll pass a destitute cart, and near it find the witch's hut.
Thanks. Been a big help.
Can't be in two places at once, can I?
Where's the Baron's men from the village?
Beware of the ghouls.
Didn't leave a soul alive.
Don't say
Supposed to be a large stone near the pond.
Whoa there,
There's the boulder. Now right, and onto the cart. The cart. Witch's hut is somewhere nearby.
Miss, the cows are wheezing, won't rise from the barn floor. Pus streams from her snout.
Do I look like a dairymaid to you?
No, miss, but you know things. 'Tis our last cow. None other left in the village.
Rest died of hunger, or soldiers let him off. Oh, we're as good as dead without her.
I shall give you herbs. Mix them with water drawn from the spring at midnight, then make the cow drink them. But first, you must clean out your barn. Thoroughly. Is that clear?
Thank you, miss. 1,000 thanks.
Enough. I've had my fill for the day. Go home.
She's in a foul mood. We'd best go on the morrow.
Watch what